Tonight, an arrest in a Franklin County cold case dating back to the 1980s. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Steve Savard. Karla Jane Delcour was 22 years old when she was murdered in June of 1987. On Monday, 64-year-old Kirby King was charged with second-degree murder in her death. News 4's Emma Hogue has spent the day tracking the latest developments and joins us in studio.
Well, Steve, investigators have spent hours and months and even a year working new leads in this case, even traveling to states like Arizona and Texas to work those new leads. Right now, Kirby King faces second-degree murder. We spoke with someone who says she saw him at the grocery store just months ago.
That was pretty scary that someone that close to home was murdered.
For Amanda Brandt, the memory of 1987 in Franklin County is still vivid. She remembers watching the news of Delcour's death with her parents 32 years ago.
I was, 6, 7. And when you hear about that kind of stuff, it's like, oh my word, can this really be happening?
That same emotion came flooding back today as she learned 64-year-old Kirby King of Gray Summit was arrested and charged. She says she saw him in St. Clair a few months ago.
It was over the summertime. He was in the local stores and shopping by himself, and just a typical little old man that just says hi or you make a smile to and don't think twice about it.
Investigators ruled Karla Delcour was killed by strangulation in June of 1987 at a home on Iron Hill Road in Union. Her body was found days later decomposed and bound in a wooded area along North Service Road.
This is not a simple case. This is an extensive case that takes a long time to review.
Franklin County Sheriff Stephen Pelton credits a new cold case unit for allowing them to reopen this case late last year. Since then, detectives have traveled to Texas, Arizona, and towns across Missouri re-interviewing witnesses.
Anytime you re-interview someone, witnesses and stuff, and gain further knowledge, people remember as years pass. Maybe there's been a change in their life where people give different statements.
Investigators wouldn't reveal what led them to make this arrest, but say King and Delcour knew each other through mutual friends. Tonight, this community hopes the arrest brings her family a sense of closure.
The victim can't speak for herself, and I think that this is a great step in the right direction to bring that family peace.
I think they have a little ease right now knowing that they finally have someone in custody.
And just hours ago, we received this statement from King's attorney. It says in part, he emphatically denies this charge and looks forward to his day in court. Now, King is due in court on January 14th. Right now, he is out on bond wearing a GPS tracker. His bond was set at $100,000, but some feel it should have been much higher. That part of the story ahead on News 4 at 6. In the studio, Emma Hogue, News 4.
Right now.